what we want to discuss here is why we only have to look at those leading terms on top and bottom. When we go to use anywhere of this stuff, whether it's in calculus or in physics or in chemistry or biology, when we have this long-term behavior of rational functions, it's not going to be enough that we know to look at the leading terms. We also have to know why and be able to explain why. Now what we're going to do here is the same exact thing we did with the polynomials when we tried to explain long-term behavior. On the top, for example, the highest power is x cubed, and what I'm going to do is just pull out that x cubed and see what's left. Well, I'm going to get 5 and then minus 7 over x squared plus 1 over x cubed. It's going to look like that. On the bottom, the highest power of x I see is x. So I'm just going to pull out the x right there. And what's going to be left is 2 plus 3 over x. Now, just like we did with polynomials, what we're now going to do is just look at each piece inside the parentheses and seeing what's going on. Now, remember, this is end behavior, so x is either really large negative or really large positive. So let's look at this fraction right here. Yes, the top is just 1, but the bottom is getting huge. Right? If you have a fraction where the top is 1 and the bottom is getting huge, that whole fraction is getting very, very tiny. The same argument applies here. Same argument does not apply to the 5 because it's just 5. Now let's look at the bottom side, inside the parentheses. Let's look at this one. If x is a huge positive number, 3 is on top, huge positive number on the bottom, so that's just getting close to 0. So just in terms of what's going on, what I have left is just the x cubed on top times the 5, because everything else is getting tiny, and the bottom I just have the x and the 2, and if you notice, that is just the leading term on the top and the leading term on the bottom. The fact that we could rewrite this so we can actually see stuff that's getting close to 0, and with good conscience ignore most of it, that's different than ignoring the infinities we get if we just try to just leave those off. All right, that's it.